Hello, and welcome to FluentMindee, where you learn natural English for real conversations.
Today, we are learning 5 useful English chunks for making plans.
These are expressions that native and fluent speakers often use when they want to meet someone, go somewhere, or do something together.
By the end of this lesson, you will be able to suggest an activity, ask about someone's availability, choose a time, and confirm a plan.
Let us begin with our first chunk.
Are you free this weekend?
This is a simple and natural way to ask if someone is available.
You can change this weekend to another time.
For example, are you free tonight?
Are you free on Friday?
Or are you free after work?
Listen to this short conversation.
Hey, Emma, are you free this weekend?
Yes, I am free on Saturday afternoon.
Great, maybe we can do something together.
Notice that we say, are you free? We do not usually say, do you have free time in this situation.
Do you have free time is understandable, but are you free sounds more natural when making a plan.
Now repeat after me.
Are you free this weekend?
Are you free this weekend?
Are you free after work?
Are you free after work?
Good job.
Our second chunk is, do you want to?
We use do you want to invite someone to do an activity.
For example, do you want to get coffee?
Do you want to watch a movie?
Do you want to have lunch together?
You can put a verb after want to.
Get coffee, watch a movie, have lunch, go shopping, take a walk.
Let us hear another conversation.
Are you free on Sunday?
Yes, I think so.
Do you want to have lunch together?
Sure, that sounds nice.
Do you want to is friendly and direct.
You can use it with friends, classmates, family members, and coworkers you know well.
Repeat these examples.
Do you want to get coffee?
Do you want to get coffee?
Do you want to go for a walk?
Do you want to go for a walk?
Do you want to meet after work?
Do you want to meet after work?
Excellent.
Our third chunk is how about.
We use how about to suggest an idea, a time, or a place.
For an activity, use a verb ending in ing.
For example, how about going to the park?
How about meeting for lunch?
How about watching a movie?
You can also suggest a time.
How about Saturday morning?
Or suggest a place.
How about the cafe near the station?
Listen to this example.
Do you want to meet this weekend?
Sure, how about Saturday afternoon?
Saturday afternoon works for me.
How about meeting at the city library?
Perfect.
This chunk is useful because it keeps the conversation moving.
One person introduces the plan and the other person suggests a time or place.
Now repeat.
How about Friday evening?
How about Friday evening?
How about getting dinner?
How about getting dinner?
How about the new Italian restaurant?
How about the new Italian restaurant?
Great work! You already know 3 useful chunks.
Let us combine them in one natural conversation.
Hi, Sarah. Are you free this weekend?
I'm free on Sunday.
Do you want to get coffee?
Sure, how about Sunday morning?
That sounds good.
Now it's your turn. Imagine you want to invite a friend somewhere.
Complete this sentence. Are you free?
You could say, are you free tomorrow evening?
Now complete this invitation. Do you want to?
Maybe. Do you want to have dinner together?
Finally, suggest a time with how about.
For example, how about 7 o'clock?
Very good. In the next section, we will learn how to say that a time is convenient, how to change a plan politely, and how to confirm the final arrangement.
We have already learned 3 natural chunks for making plans.
Are you free?
Do you want to?
And how about?
Now let us learn chunk number 4.
That works for me.
We use this expression when a suggested time, place, or plan is convenient for us.
For example, someone says, how about Saturday at 2?
You can answer, that works for me.
It means, yes, that time is good for me.
You can also say, Friday works for me.
Or, the cafe near the office works for me.
Listen to this conversation.
How about meeting at 6?
6 works for me.
Great. Shall we meet at the train station?
Yes, that works for me.
This expression sounds natural, positive, and flexible.
Repeat after us.
That works for me.
That works for me.
Saturday morning works for me.
Saturday morning works for me.
The downtown cafe works for me.
The downtown cafe works for me.
Excellent.
But what can you say when the suggested time is not convenient?
You can say, that doesn't work for me.
However, it is usually better to suggest another option.
For example, Friday doesn't work for me. How about Saturday?
That sounds helpful and polite.
Now let us move to chunk number 5.
Can we make it
We use this chunk when we want to change the time of a plan.
Imagine your friend suggests meeting at 5, but you're busy then.
You can say, "Can we make it 6?"
This means, can we change the meeting time to 6?
Here are more examples.
Can we make it Friday instead?
Can we make it a little later?
Can we make it 8 o'clock?
Listen to the conversation.
Let us meet at the gym at 5.
I finish work at 5. Can we make it 6?
Sure, 6 works for me.
Thank you.
Notice the word instead in this example. Can we make it Sunday instead?
Instead shows that you are replacing the first option with a new option.
Repeat these sentences.
Can we make it 7?
Can we make it 7?
Can we make it Saturday instead?
Can we make it Saturday instead?
Can we make it a little earlier?
Can we make it a little earlier?
Great pronunciation.
Now let us add one more useful expression for confirming a plan.
It's a plan.
We say this after we agree on the activity, time, and place.
For example, Saturday at 10 at the park.
Great, it's a plan.
You can also say, "Sounds like a plan."
This is a friendly way to show that you agree with the arrangement.
Listen to the full conversation.
Hi, Alex. Are you free on Friday evening?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to watch the new comedy movie?
Sure. How about the 7 o'clock show?
7 works for me.
Shall we meet outside the cinema at 6:30?
Can we make it 6:45? I may finish work a little late.
No problem. 6:45 works for me.
Great. Friday at 6:45 outside the cinema.
Sounds like a plan.
That is a complete and natural conversation for making plans.
Let us quickly review the 5 main chunks.
Number 1, are you free?
Use it to ask about availability.
Number 2, do you want to?
Use it to invite someone to do something.
Number 3, how about?
Use it to suggest an activity, time, or place.
Number 4, that works for me.
Use it to accept a suggestion.
Number 5, can we make it?
Use it to request a different time or day.
And remember the bonus expression, sounds like a plan.
Now let us practice. Answer the questions out loud.
Your friend asks, are you free on Saturday?
Answer with your real availability.
Now invite your friend to do something. Begin with, do you want to?
Next, suggest a time. Begin with, how about?
Accept the time by saying, that works for me.
Or change it by saying, can we make it?
Here's your final challenge.
Create a short conversation using at least 3 chunks from today's lesson.
For example, are you free on Sunday? Do you want to play tennis? How about 10 in the morning?
Then add a response. 10 works for me. Sounds like a plan.
Say your conversation out loud 2 or 3 times.
Speaking out loud helps you remember complete chunks instead of translating one word at a time.
If this lesson was helpful, like the video and share it with another English learner.
Subscribe to FluentMindee for more natural English chunks, speaking practice, vocabulary, and everyday conversations.
Write one sentence in the comments using how about.
Thank you for learning with FluentMindee.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and we'll see you in the next lesson.